Welcome to the Lyng District Model Railway. My name's Steve. Thank you for joining me. This is an update of what I've been working on over the last couple of weeks. It's been long and tiring. I've tried to re-sort all the lighting out, and I've had to do a lot of building models for the town scene. I'm very happy with what I've done so far. It's going to look good. I hope you appreciate it. Thank you to everybody subscribed to the channel. Please press the like button at the side, like button. I would appreciate it. The more people get out there, the better. What I'm looking for today, what I'm going to show you in this video, is how I developed the town. Basically, I'm using the Metcalf kits, but I've actually kit bashed some of them together, so I've made my own shop fronts, trying to emulate what other people have done, to see what I could get away with, really. And I'm quite pleased with them. I created my own chippy and other bits and pieces, so I'm quite happy with that. I've still got a fair few to do, still not complete, but I hope you like what I've done. Also done the lighting on both sides, both the station, the TMD, and in the little village. There's still more to add to that. I'll get round to that. So I've had a new bit of kit. It's a Yamok YD8116 signal switch. I saw a video posted by DCC Train Automation, James, and he sold the product to me very well. I already had a 4018, a DR 4018 on order. But it was taking, it'd been 6 weeks and still hadn't come in from Holland. But he had plenty of these in, so I took after watching his video, saw how easy it was. I took the bait, I got one of these, and that's going to be controlling the TMD motor, MP1s, because according to James, straight out of the box, it'll work. Let's see, that'll be another video coming up. I also managed to get hold of at last some rail joiners, and therefore my bridge, which is behind over there in front of me, so I can then lift that back up and down, and hopefully that'll put them in gear, drop them in the right place. Couple of other bits and pieces that have arrived. My Graham Farish 4F has finally been fitted. The had to be sent back to the factory because the chip, the chip that where it sits into the seat wasn't fully formed properly, so I've had to wait 2 weeks for that to come back. Unfortunately, the microchip for the little shuttle hasn't come in, but they assure me it'll be in next week. And a massive big shout out to Great Eastern Model Railways, because they've been nothing but so helpful. No problem, nothing's a problem, don't worry Steve, we'll get it sorted, we'll send it back, we'll get it sorted, don't you worry about it. It might take a bit of time, but we'll get it sorted, no extra charge. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. They are a fantastic bunch of people, so a big shout out to all the girls there. And then, so good are they, they actually sold me, they saw me coming to the shop, and they've sold me this Castle Class Earl of Dunraven GWR line green, which I'm really impressed with, but for the price of my little shuttle, which is about 90, just under £100 with a chip fitted, £120, for more or less the same price, I've got a second-hand Castle Class DCC fitted with sound, my first locomotive with sound. So I'll be getting to grips with that over the next week or so, in between doing a decorating for the boss, and that's it really. So without further ado, I'll show you into the video. I hope you enjoy it, and again, thank you for watching, and thank you for supporting. The community is amazing, really is amazing, all of you. Just by saying hi Steve, thanks very much for that, and oh yeah, I appreciate that, and that's a good bit of trick. That it just helps everybody. It just helps all of us working on our own. It gives us the confidence to try a bit more. So again, massive thank you to everybody. Okay, I'll see you later, and they all come vow. Okay, so I've completed the first set of houses. I've glued them in, cobblestoned the corner there and down the back alley. So that's all cobblestone there. Glued the wall in, the retaining wall there and there. I've still got to cover grass this bit, cover it over, put some trees on there. The housing's in, you can see I've got a few cars here to show you what it'll look like. There'll be more houses on this side to create a proper street, and there'll be a whole set of streets there for the little village. Just laying out a little bit of a road there in the corner here. I'm still thinking of allotment, don't know for definite yet, but that's all down, and the lights are all in, so I'm just going to show you what it looks like with the lights on. So first of all I'll switch them on, then I'll turn the main light on because it's dark outside and I'll never see anything anyways. But this is what it's going to look like in the dark. As you can see, you've got the railway station there, all nicely lit up with a signal box, and the lights on the platform. Still got to get those 3 lights, and then moving along to the town, beginning of the town scene with the houses lit up, and the pub on the corner there. There'll be some lampposts there as well to help brighten her up, and then finally spinning round, and there's the TMD there. So yeah, it's all coming along, it's all working well. I'm glad I did that experiment a while back on the lights and the how I was going to do it, because that distributor board has really worked out well. Quite pleased with that. So I'm just going to put. So I thought I'd just show you how I'm making my trees. What I'm basically doing, I bought a box of seafoam, following instructions there, and it's really easy to do, quite impressive what we come up with. So I've just trimmed down a bit of that down to this size, this is the size I wanted, and then I basically spray it with some spray mount, just to spray get some glue on that, and then I'm just going to use that tub to catch the bit of greenery. And I've got in here then, I've got the leaves, I dip that in there, swirl it around a little bit, and then just, I don't know if you can see, let's see if I can turn. So I'm just sprinkling a bit over it, shaking it off, and as you can see then I've got a lovely little tree, and then from there it's going into this position. So I've got it, put a drop of glue on it, and then hold it gently, find that hole I'd made earlier, and pop the little thing in, and then a hole, pull it about a bit flattened now I've gripped it, and there's my tree. And then you can see I've grassed over that mound there and made this little arrangement. So I'll just push this carriage around, you can see that it passes. Then next job is just to give these rocks a bit of painting, and then that'll be that corner finished. And then basically I've finished the first half of the town, which I thought I'd show you. There it is there. We've got a terrace at the back, a railway terrace at the back. I see 2 delivery vans there. Little grocers, there'll be a car park for it. And I've put the lamp in. I haven't wired the lamps up yet, but that's all be a little parking area. I'll mark out one there. Perhaps a little goal post or cricket thing for the kids to play at. And then I've made the second row, which is there, and on the corner of that there's a bit of grass for the kids to play on. Probably put a swing or a slide or something there. Keep that out of the way. And then on the third row we have some shops. So we have got, if I can get in there close enough, we have got flowers, flower shop there, . 'Cause 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 ' We've got a chip shop, we have a pharmacy, and we have a baker's on the end, and up there we have the pub. I've still got to finish putting the chimneys on these last bits. I've only just put them in, so they need doing. That'll be a job I'll do after I finish filming this bit. I just wanted to get them in for the glue to dry. This bit at the front then will be a parking area, so cars will be able to come in and park in here. I'll have a little car park in here. People do the little shopping, and then this bit will be greened, and this is the road that will slope down under a bridge that will go there and come up flat, and then this bit will be banked down, and there'll be another road coming along here. I've got my garage in place. This is the place the garage will go, and there'll be fencing all around here and tarmacked leading up to the road there. All the little street lights, the street lights there, they're not connected yet, but they will be connected to these blocks. I use these a lot, they're brilliant. I can get 12 onto each one of them, and what will happen, there'll be a feed from the switch to there, and they'll go direct, but one of them will have a negative to the switch, and from the switch then to there, and they'll be connected straight into the bus wire, and they'll switch the lamps on, because there's going to be, well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm still debating on putting one here, don't know, see what he looks like when he's lit up, and there'll be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 over there where the other houses are going to go, and then this corner of the layout will be more or less finishing, but then I've got to still do the road bit. So that's that. So what I'm now going to do, I'm just going to switch these on, get the lights on, and then switch the main lights off, so you get a look at what it's all about. So moving up, you'll see in the dark. Excuse me. You got the shop slit up there, and all the bedrooms are up. When the lamps are on the houses, it'll look a lot better. But there's still, that scene's coming along well. Station is lit, and the working yard is lit. Perhaps it would look better. I'll just put the underlights on, like dim them down a little bit, just to take the edge off, and that might give you a better impression of what the town actually looks like with the lights there. So yeah, I'm quite pleased. That's all running off one switch, so happy with that. Switch is back on, and then the other thing I've been doing is making up my fences. You can see here, painted that one with the matchsticks, gluing the matchsticks together, then painting them. Put a bit of weathering on there, and then they'll fit around there for the allotments. So yeah, going good guns. My next job is to get those street lights in and get them all connected with another switch to the control panel down there. I'll see you later. bye.